Haven't played quick battles in quite some time, so I thought I'd give it a go. Pike build, of all things. Not the best idea in the current state of the game, but I wanted to have a challenge. So, 4 African pikes. Then I have 6 African pikes. Then I have 4 Libyan infantry, some Iberian swords, Cretans in the center. Not too worried about enemy skirmishers, so I'm going to have a blocky formation to make it easy to protect them. And then I'm going to have my late Libyan hoplites to screen against enemy cavalry together with my Carthaginian cavalry. They should have no problems dealing with any mighty horse. And so that's it, that's the build. My opponent has decided to deploy sort of opposite from me. So I'm going to move up, see where he decides to engage. He is the Nervii, so he's going to be vulnerable to missiles. And he has a front line consisting of a lot of fierce swords. He mainly has fierce swords, Oathsworn general, levy freemen, very dangerous units, 4 heavy horse, 4 mighty horse, and 2 Germanic scouts. So, being in the forest here might not be the best idea for me, because my skirmishers are going to be less effective. But let's see if I can make it work. Just protect my flanks. Put the archers up front. Iberian swords on the flanks. Carthaginian cavalry in the back, together with the Libyan hoplites. Don't forget the general. As long as I'm able to kill off the fierce swords, then I should be fine here. But what I don't like about my army is that it's super immobile. Well, not really immobile, it's just a very static and defensive army. It could be very easy for my opponent to flank me. But if he tries that, hopefully I'll be able to pour some fire into him. Trying to create a sort of a coherent line and face him. Luckily it doesn't look like he's going to try to surround me just yet, and I don't think he has the units to surround me very easily in this the setup that he has. So I'm going to move my archers up, get some shots off on his fierce swords, move the pikes up as well. Keep my archers directly by the pikes. Iberian swords also on the flanks. I don't really care if I'm running now, because I'm going to have a lot of time to rest my units. I'll try to give him a volley. Gallic hunters should have no problems dealing with the Gallic hunters, especially since they have activated their looks like they're using flaming shot, which is of course going to make them super ineffective against my archers. So I'm going to stop firing on that unit and try to fire on the fierce swords instead. might as well give his Oathsworn a few volleys before the main engagement starts. More Gallic Hunters with flaming shot. I just need to be a bit careful about the cavalry here, but the flaming shot isn't really going to do anything against my Cretans, and my Cretans are going to destroy the Gallic Hunters. So, not killing anything yet. My Cretans are destroying the Gallic Hunters, so I'm going to pull back the archers. Hopefully I'll be able to make it back to the safety of my own lines, if I time that correctly. And now it looks like he might have turned on normal, or maybe it's just the horses. So I'll trade the Germanic scouts for my Cretans. Especially if... well, I'm not really able to fire effectively at the Germanic scouts, because they are very fast. So let's try moving over here. This compressed space isn't... it's not good for him, but it's not really good for me either. So while I am moving over here, I'm going to try to give his Fierce Swords a volley or two. Or maybe the Gallic Hunters. Dying very quickly to my Cretans. He has a lot of Gallic Hunters. But they don't have armor, so their sniping ability isn't really going to help them in this type of situation. Because I can see them. So I'm going to pull back this archer. Going to stand and fire with this archer. Push up my Iberians. That is going to hurt his Germanics a lot. So I will actually trade my Cretans for this, for getting shots off on his cavalry. So that is severely going to reduce his mobility. And it looks like he's just going to allow this engagement to get at my Cretans, which is of course great for me. So many cavalry units killed by the Iberian swords. But my Cretans are dead. So time to start creating a pike line. Here. Just have to be a bit careful about the slingers, or about the Gallic Hunters, because they can do a lot of damage to my Iberians. Try to be a bit active with my Carthaginian cavalry. If I can manage to get those units off the field with my Carthaginian cavalry, that would be great. I am moving into javelin range now. So yeah, he's going to pull back his units probably, so I'm going to pull back my units. Start firing at the Fierce Swords with my Iberian swords. Or actually, I'll try to take out the Gallic Hunters. Give his Oathsworn a volley. Or maybe I should target the Fierce Swords, because they are less armored. The Iberian swords don't have great accuracy, they don't have great missile damage, but doing this before the engagement starts could be very helpful. As long as I don't get my guys wrecked by the Gallic hunters, and indeed I am, so I'm going to push up with my pikes. Looks like he's going to rush into my pikes. No, just avoided it. But you can see how quickly my Iberian swords got wrecked there. So definitely need to keep them out of range of the Gallic hunters. So I'm going to try to give attack, or well, I'm not going to try to give attack orders with my pikes. I am going to try to chase him with my pikes. Just create a wedge here. Send the Libyans up here. Give his guys a nice charge. Send the cavalry around the flanks. And my pikes are dropping super quickly here. Keep my general around to try to
Pike infantry ready! Swords! Our orders ready! Forward! Our orders! Iberian sword! Orders! Battle ready! Now! Warriors ready! Iberian sword! Libyan infantry! We'll kill them all! Completes! Al Hamoon has blessed us! Battle ready and eager! Weapons ready! Iberian sword! Pikemen! Iberian sword! Ready for battle!
So yeah, things got a bit intense here, so I'm not able to talk too much, but I'm just trying to chase away his Gallic hunters over here. Reorient my pike lines. Get them into the cavalry fight. My Libyan infantry is losing against the fierce swords. Chasing away the Gallic hunters. My Carthaginian cavalry is doing very well. With the mighty horse it should be able to win. The general is just here to make the swords hold for a bit longer. So I was able to win there. That means I can stop chasing the Gallic hunter soon. Go for a rear charge here with my general in a while. Close off this engagement with the pikes. I'm losing on the far flank, but that's not really a problem at this time. Just close off the melee engagement. The mighty horse is still fighting, so I'll send my general up to deal with it. Get my pikes in here. Get my pikes in here. So his units can't escape the combat when they win here. Pikes, it's super screwy to control pikes. So I'll mainly be using them for blocking here. My Libyan infantry has not done well because it got charged. But what I mainly wanted to see was how the pikes did. I know pikes are bad, but I just wanted to see if I was able to make them work at all. So what I'm going for here is I'm going to try to box in my opponent with pikemen.
What are your orders? My lord, ready? For honor! Orders!
Box in his Oathsworn, create a sort of an opposite box. But I have to be a bit quick about it, because when these units over here come back, I'm going to be in trouble. Like here, the units are coming back, so I'm going to have to defend the box as well. So I'm going to send my general, make the units hold a bit longer. Then I'm going to send my general in against the mighty horse. And here you can see the pikes are not really able to engage, even though they should be able to. So I'm going to use this pike unit to block off the approach, getting the mighty horse off the field. And now his units have nowhere to go inside of this box.
At the ready! Pikemen! Quick march! Pikes ready! Cut forward!
I'll just pick one unit and charge it, because I'm not going to be able to stop both units. But buying these units some time to finish off the units in here is going to be important. So the pikes are doing their job in holding at the moment, which can allow me to get a nice rear charge here against these units, while I take care of the levy freemen over there. So a nice flanking charge against the fierce swords should finish them off, or at least do a lot of damage. Got hit with a few javelin volleys, but doesn't really matter at this point. Charge in the Libyan hoplites. Give the levy freeman a frontal charge. And the Oathsworn general is dying now, so that's good. Decent charge by the Carthaginian cavalry, but it is exhausted, and it's going to lose against the levy freeman. But getting into the fierce swords, army's losing, and that's it. So yeah, nothing impressive happening with my pikes really, but it was at least semi-fun to be able to use pikes again and to box in an Oathsworn. That was the highlight of the battle for me. But I'm still a bit sad that pikes aren't able to really push and be offensive. So strange Nervii build with all the expensive Gallic hunters, but he did get some nice kills with them. When he turned off flaming shots, he was able to get some nice kills on my Cretans and on my Iberians. And overall, nothing in my army stands out. My cavalry was able to mop up a lot of infantry. I did get some kills on the pikes in the end. So everything just worked reasonably well here. I didn't have the cavalry to stop his fierce swords from getting charges. But in the long run, my Libyan infantry were able to do well against the fierce swords, although they were charged. So a bit risky play, or very risky play, with his cavalry that enabled his cavalry. He had a decisive cavalry advantage. He also had a small skirmishing advantage. But of course the infantry advantage was mine. I had 15 infantry units and these hybrid units. The Iberian swords did okay. Wasted some of them. It just shows how little arrow fire these guys can take. So yeah, that's it. Pikes. Strength and honor.